Hello and welcome back to our channel, 4 Wheels Speed. Today's video is about the 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 6. This is the first electric sedan from Hyundai. Do you think this looks like a Mercedes CLS or maybe a Porsche Panamera? It brings the look of those two cars in my opinion. But the competitor would be a Tesla Model 3 when it comes to range and price. Let me know what you think. Before we start, we would appreciate your support by subscribing to our channel. This helps us bring more content to our viewers. And if you also comment on my videos, that would really help my channel grow. We bring accurate information, and we hope you can appreciate that. Hyundai is aiming to compete with the Tesla Model 3 with its latest EV model, a sedan called the Ioniq 6. This four-door fits into the company's Ioniq sub-brand made up of electric vehicles and shares components with the taller and boxier Ioniq 5. This means single and dual motor configurations will be offered with 2 battery pack options. In combination with the aerodynamic shape, the 77.4 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Only the base model has the smaller 53.0 kilowatt-hour pack, means the 6 will provide an estimated 361 miles of max driving range in its longest range SE long-range configuration. Its styling is inspired by Hyundai's dramatic prophecy concept, and the Ioniq 6 is as quick as it is futuristic and stylish. It also offers a more luxurious interior than the Model 3 and features more onboard technology when compared with Hyundai's gas-powered Sonata and Elantra sedans. The Ioniq 6 is a new addition to the lineup. It will slot in numerically in between the Ioniq 5 and the upcoming Ioniq 7, but is a sedan with a more low-slung profile than those taller crossovers. The Ioniq 6 is slightly cheaper than the Ioniq 5, with the sedan starting at $42,715 for the base SE standard range with the smaller battery. Its powertrain lineup is similar too, as it offers 2 battery pack options and either a rear-wheel drive single-motor setup or an optional dual-motor, all-wheel drive version that costs $3,500 extra. We think the SE Long Range offers the best value, as it has the longest range estimate of any model and more horsepower than the base standard range car. The SEL and limited trim levels come only with the bigger battery pack. The Ioniq 6 shares a platform with the Ioniq 5. Its powertrain mostly mirrors that model's offerings. The base model makes 149 horsepower and has a single electric motor powering the rear wheels. Single motor cars equipped with the long-range battery pack have 225 horsepower. The more expensive 320 horsepower dual-motor versions provide all-wheel drive thanks to front and rear electric motors and come only with the bigger battery. Hyundai claims the more powerful setup can propel the Ioniq 6 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.1 seconds. While the Ioniq 6 ride is smooth and its cabin is well isolated and quiet, its handling is still plenty engaging. Its low center of gravity gives it a planted feel in corners, and steering wheel paddles allow the driver to select different modes of regenerative braking on the fly. The EPA estimates the Ioniq 6 has a maximum driving range of 361 miles. The Ioniq 6 SE rear-wheel drive long range, which has the most range for the model, gives it a 58-mile advantage over the smaller Ioniq 5. The all-wheel drive Ioniq 6 Limited is rated at 270 miles, which is still an impressive showing for the shortest driving Ioniq 6. Hyundai has emphasized lounge-like comfort in its Ioniq models so far, and the 6 is no exception. The cabin shows a similarly modern and minimalist aesthetic as the Ioniq 5, and its flat floor aids the feeling of spaciousness inside. As a conventional 4-door sedan, it offers space for 5 across 2 rows of seating. Hyundai has gone to great lengths to ensure a quiet cabin, with several layers of sound-deadening material sandwiched between the floor and the carpeting. The cargo area inside the trunk may not rival that of a hatchback or crossover, but the rear seats fold to expand the space back there. Both a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster and a 12.3-inch infotainment screen are offered. The Ioniq 6 uses the same software as other Hyundai models, which incorporate Blue Link for connectivity functions and link with smartphones using either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Now this will conclude our review from today. Thank you for listening to this information, and we would love to see you come back to our channel.